Hello, this is Rachel Hobson, and this is my brother, Troy Hobson.
Hi.
Troy Hobson has recently been honored as a finalist in the Louisiana State Teacher of the Year competition. He is nominated as his school as the Teacher of the Year last year and his district. He teaches 5th grade in Kenner, Louisiana. Today he's going to be sharing with us a strategy he uses to teach math in his classroom called math journaling. Troy, can you tell us what math journaling is?
Well, my class math journaling is basically a problem of the day that gives students a chance to practice their problem-solving techniques and write about it.
Cool. And how do you think that math journals have enhanced student learning in your classroom?
Well, one, it gives me data every day to see if students understood the day's topic. And two, it allows students to practice their higher order thinking skills by practicing difficult Common Core aligned problems.
Cool. All right. And then can you just take us through kind of what a typical math journal would look like?
Sure. So each day I give my students a problem and I'll give them a title. We set up at the start of the year a table of contents, and then they write the title of their problem in the table of contents and what their new page number is going to be. And then they flip to that page and glue the problem in if you want to.
Okay.
show.
So you would have the problem copied in a small slip of paper, and the kids would just paste it into their journal.
Yes. So the
Okay.
table of contents, we wrote down store purchase, page 1. And then we'll flip to page 1,
Okay.
glue my problem in, and then say store purchase.
Okay.
So today's problem, Adrian goes to the store with $20. He buys a t-shirt for $9.99, a bag of chips for 87 cents, and a drink for $2.34. How much change will he get? And this is a 5th grade level problem. If you wanted to do like a high school level problem, you could add in taxes. You could do a whole bunch of different stuff with this, but this is something that I have given my 5th graders.
So the problems typically take the math skill they're learning and apply it to a real life scenario.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I use the students' names in the problem, which just makes it more fun.
Right.
So students need to do 2 things before they start solving the problem. First, they write a let X statement, which defines what they're looking for. In this case, it would be change received, or Adrian's change received. After that, they write an equation, and this is a really important part. I think just in terms of development is understanding how to write equations to solve problems. So they would think about this and say, well, when I go to a store, and some kids actually write out their thinking process. When I go to a store, they add up all of the money I'm spending, $9.99 plus 87 cents plus $2.34, and then they take that away from however much money I pay, which in this case is $20. And then at the end we say that equals X, which is the variable we're trying to solve for. And then they'd actually show all their work to solve the problems. Some kids have accommodations to get calculator use, but most of my kids will just have to write out and show all their work. $9.99 plus 87 cents plus $2.34. When we add that all up, we get 16, 20, 11, 19, 22, 11, 13, $13.20, and then we take that away from $20. And we'll get $6.80. And then students have to write at the end of this their answer in a complete sentence. And I won't mark it. I will only mark their problems correct if they have the let X statement, the equation, and their answer in a complete sentence. So in this case, we'd say Adrian received $6.20 as change.
Cool. So then how do you grade this and use this for future planning?
Each day I check every single problem in the class. The students, and then I calculate how many students got it incorrect. And if that number is below 80%, then we have to do at least a quick debrief the next day and go over the skill again. And sometimes, depending on how low or how high it is, we need to spend more time than just a 10-minute mini lesson.
Right.
Sometimes it can be a full extra day on the skill, especially with more challenging stuff.
Okay, and do you go over it with this problem with the class?
I will normally pick one student to come up and share how they got their answer. In this case, I would often pick two students because some kids would solve it by adding up all the money first. Some kids would solve it by taking away one number at a time. And I'd just like to show that there's more than one way to solve these problems.
Cool. Thank you, Mr. Hobson.
Thank you.
Mr. Hobson and I will be at the Saints game tonight as he will be honored as the Saints Teacher of the Week. So please look for us at 7 p.m. Central Time on CBS. Thank you.